So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the powerful center fielder, Matt Kemp. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play. Brandon Moss will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Fouled back. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So 1 gone in the inning, and that brings up the right fielder, Josh Reddick. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. A big swing from Reddick as this ball is launched out to deep right field. And that will find the seats, a home run. Derek Norris will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Well, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
Paco Rodriguez is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. In there, and it's even at 1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
Curveball swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. And this is taken in by Crawford now for out number 2. Alberto Callaspo will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. A.J. Griffin will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Juan Uribe will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away. A.J. Ellis will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out. D. Gordon steps in now.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And this ball will be chopped foul. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Yasiel Puig get his first opportunity.
He hasn't gotten on track, and I think you have to give some of that credit to good pitching. But he's really been a bit of a non-factor so far. Still time for him to turn it around.
On to first is Callaspo, and that's out number 1. So the leadoff man is set down to begin game number 4. And with that, let's take a look now at how the A's will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Carl Crawford started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Hanley Ramirez will take his cuts now, and he is one guy whose bat has not made the transition from regular season to postseason.
Yeah, and he was so good during the regular year, but he's been a non-factor so far in this postseason.
And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2.
And this is going to be important against a team like this. You can't let them get into too many hitters counts because...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Coco Crisp will come forward now, and as you see by the numbers, he's off to a hot start here in the Fall Classic.
Yeah, and you know some guys just love being on that big stage, and he's been a big part of this ball club all season long, so it's no surprise to me that he swung a hot bat when it matters the most.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Showing off that curveball early on here, and it's a pitch that he's going to need. And these first couple look like they're breaking pretty good.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Josh Donaldson steps in now.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. Jed Lowry will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. In there, no balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And even though it's still the first inning, you can already tell he's going to be a force out there on the mound. He's got that glare in his eyes.
Gordon will put this one away, and the side is retired. Adrian Gonzalez will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Now the shift won't matter here as this is skied out to center field. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away. Matt Kemp will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the Schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, you really need to start getting a little more involved.
But right at the shortstop for the second out. And so now we'll get our first look at a guy that could have been patrolling the outfield here in Oakland, Andre Ethier. And that will be the first base hit of the ballgame for the Dodgers. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in now, Juan Uribe. And this is fouled back and out of play. A look at Ethier, and now the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Recovery throw will be Yoenis Cespedes will start things off in the bottom of the second. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Right field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. Brandon Moss will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
And this is fouled straight back. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Nate Fryman will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Adrian will put this one away without incident, and the inning. A.J. Ellis ready to go here as we begin the third. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Cespedes is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Yasiel Puig will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul.
Let's get you out here.
Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And no chance to get the recovery play at first, and now we'll hold our breaths to see if he's okay. Carl Crawford will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
And 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball. Lowry. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there. Josh Reddick will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First pitch in there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Leadoff man retired now for the catcher, Derek Norris. Swing and a grounder fouled off to the left. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Alberto Callaspo will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. Ellis is there, and the side is retired. Hanley Ramirez will come forward to lead things off here for the Dodgers, with Adrian Gonzalez due to hit next. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground back up the box. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Adrian Gonzalez will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Matt Kemp will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th. Coco Crisp will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, and still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss there by Coco as he's down in the count 0-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. On a ball hit hard down the line toward the coaching box, it's a foul ball. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Josh Donaldson will try it again. He flew out his first time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the block.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And he got him. Jed Lowry will stand in here hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ballgame. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts. Andre Ethier will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out. Juan Uribe will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they?
You're just not going to have a lot of success with those behind him, Ken.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A.J. Ellis.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. And the Yoenis Cespedes will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. One away, and here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. And this is going to be a foul ball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Nate Fryman will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Nate Fryman.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And a high throw to Adrian as it's over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Boy, nowhere close with this throw. Here's another look at first base. I mean, not only is this thing over his head, but you see it take off to the right field side of the bag, so it's not even on target. Very sloppy there. Potentially dangerous, too.
In there, and it's 0-1.
And he knows he should be out of the inning already, but he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Derek Norris, see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Pitch out, nothing doing. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He can go just about anywhere from here.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike 3.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame. D. Gordon will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Second baseman. D.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit. Yasiel Puig will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. There now is Coco as he takes it in for the first out. Carl Crawford will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. fouled straight back. He's running towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. No runs, 4 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Now another 2-2. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. What a stop! Will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Adrian Gonzalez will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Runners leap from first and third. Here's the pitch. On a big swing as he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound. And this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. And he's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw now in the Oakland pen. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Reddick able to get it in quickly, and that'll hold the runner at third. Andre Ethier will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
I think he saw stars in his eyes there. He was thinking grand slam on that one.
And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third, so 1 run is in and the bases stay loaded with 2 away. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change will be in the works as that's going to be all for A.J. Griffin. Juan Uribe is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
This is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout. Alberto Callaspo will stand in to start things for Oakland in their half of the 6th. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Grounded foul over near Mike Gallego, the third base coach and pretty good fielder in his day. The 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Puig moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Coco Crisp will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
And this will be fouled away. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game, too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
And, fellas, when you're on the big stage... getting set for what should be nothing short of an epic battle. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your defending American League West champion, Oakland Athletics.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, Yasiel Puig will get his first opportunity here. And if you go by the numbers, it's been a disappointing start to this World Series for him so far.
Yeah, he really hasn't gotten on track, and I think you have to give some of that credit to good pitching. But he's really been a bit of a non-factor so far. Still time for him to turn it around, though.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off Game 5. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Swingin' A's of Oakland. It's brought to us by Majestic. Carl Crawford is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Hanley Ramirez will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. And this will be fouled away. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now.
And that's the pitch that's going to give a lot of guys trouble, not just the superstars. That is big-time break right there.
Now a swing and a miss by Ramirez as he's dispatched back to the dugout, out number 2. Adrian Gonzalez will come forward now, and as you see by the numbers, he's off to a hot start here in the Fall Classic.
Yeah, and you know some guys just love being on that big stage, and he's been a big part of this ball club all season long, so it's no surprise to me that he swung a hot bat when it matters the most.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Here's a look now at the defensive alignment they'll have to contend with. Coco Crisp will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hit hard and caught down there at third. Is one guy whose bat has not made the transition from regular season to postseason.
Yeah, and he was so good during the regular year, but he's been a non-factor.
Snap, nobody on. Sticking with the soft stuff here as this misses. It's 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now a ball lined